Healy is a holistic wearable microcurrent device that offers 144,000 healing frequencies across 120 individual programs that support your bioenergetic field, health, and well-being. Healy is medically proven to help with anxiety, depression, migraines, and fibromyalgia, also supporting insomnia, chronic pain, balancing emotions, hormones, stress, allergies, skin, and much more. Healy is revolutionary because it enables one to heal themselves and others with time-wavered technology and is the only device in the world that has an inbuilt quantum sensor. To evolve, you must wake up and accept that you are creating your problems and you are the only one that can transform them. The Healy is a wonderful tool that will help you break free from your brain-fogging trauma story, further enabling you to see things clearly and intuitively. Healy will increase your joy, peace, and happiness, improve your current state physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, reduce your worry, fear, confusion, and suffering, balance your emotions, nerves, and brainwaves, prolong the REM stage of the sleep cycle, helping you experience a deep and rejuvenating sleep, increase your energy, focus, and mental clarity. Overall, you will become more aware of what's going on inside you. This increased awareness allows you to expand your consciousness, become more intuitive, and have a greater level of discernment. You will then be able to start selecting the right emotions and thoughts, as opposed to entering a reactive default mechanism. Healy's job is to find and remove your old, outdated programs and negative energetic patterns that are causing distortion within your bioenergetic field, to then allow you to access your higher dimensional energy and information fields. Your body is made of cells. Cells are made of molecules. Molecules are made of atoms, and atoms are made from subatomic particles, which are forms of energy. The energy world influences, impacts, and masters your physical world. You are not a body with an energy field. You're an energy field with a body. Your cell health is influenced by microcurrent voltages, which in turn are influenced by frequencies. When your body receives harmonic frequencies, your cells are happy and they heal. When your body receives distorted frequencies, your cells are unhappy and they break down. If you can raise your own vibration and consciousness, you can then broadcast high vibrational mirror neurons and assist those around you to raise theirs. Frequency medicine is the most powerful form of healing in all aspects of your being. Future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. Albert Einstein. Healy is the most advanced quantum healing technology available to mankind today. It has the ability to accurately identify your body's bioenergetic weakness and broadcast the treatment immediately. Integrate more of your soul energy into your physical body and raise your consciousness. Be a part of the solution and empower others to begin healing themselves. Without health, there is no wealth. It's time for people to take back their power as a divine sovereign being and stand in the flame of truth, freedom, and love. Quantum physics is a domain that explains how everything is connected. We live in a wave of infinite potential where at any moment you can change your life. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Max Planck. Your perception is always limited by how much you know. Expand your knowledge and you will transform your mind. Bruce Lipton. Traditional physics has taught us that we are separate from the world we live in and that the human being is some kind of accident. The mechanical man operates as a clockwork-like machine, meaning we have no control over the universe. Quantum physics is about realizing that we actually can change the universe. We are living in spiritual warfare because powers that be still maintain that we are separate from everything around us. We are living in the world we are thinking of. Peter Dunov. Sir Isaac Newton is considered by many as the greatest physicist of all time. But despite Newton's laws of motion and contributions to classical physics, the man never even fathomed that the world was actually governed by the equations of quantum mechanics. When Albert Einstein proposed his theory of general relativity in 1915, he was throwing out a direct challenge to Isaac Newton, whose theory of gravity had defined our understanding of the universe since 1687. In 1970, Stephen Hawking released a paper showing how general relativity implies that the universe began with a singular Big Bang. Hawking realized that the Big Bang was rather a collapse of a black hole in reverse, and that a black hole can only increase, not decrease in size. Stephen Hawking endeavored to bring together two areas of physics that nobody else had managed to unify: general relativity and quantum theory. Quantum theory is used to describe invisibly small things, like atoms and their component particles, while general relativity is used to describe matter on a cosmic scale of stars and galaxies. According to quantum theory, allegedly, empty space is in fact far from a void. Stephen Hawking. In 1891, ahead of his time, Nikola Tesla stated in a lecture that nature has stored up in the universe infinite energy. The eternal recipient and transmitter of this infinite energy is the ether. The recognition of the existence of the ether and the functions it performs is one of the most important results of modern scientific research. If you want to discover the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla. Towards the end of the 19th century, scientists believed that they were close to a complete description of the universe. They imagined that space was filled everywhere by a continuous medium called the ether. Light rays and radio signals were waves in this ether, just as sound is pressure waves in air. All that was needed to complete the theory was careful measurements of the elastic properties of the ether. Once they had those nailed down, everything else would fall into place. Einstein's equations break down at the instant of the Big Bang and at the center of a black hole. String theory takes us beyond the Big Bang before Genesis itself. Einstein was searching for string theory. It not only reconciles general relativity to quantum mechanics, but it reconciles science and the Bible as well. Roy H. Williams. At the heart of string theory is the thread of an idea that has run through physics for centuries, that at some fundamental level, all the different forces, particles, interactions, and manifestations of reality are tied together as part of the same framework. When it comes to the laws of nature, it's remarkable how many similarities there are between seemingly unrelated phenomena. The way that two massive bodies gravitate according to Newton's laws is almost identical to the way that electrically charged particles attract or repel. In string theory, all particles are vibrations on a tiny rubber band. Physics is the harmonies on the string. Chemistry is the melodies we play on vibrating strings. And the mind of God is cosmic music resonating in multi-dimensional hyperspace. Michio Kaku. Epigenetics is an emerging field of science that studies hereditable changes caused by the activation and deactivation of genes without any change in the underlying DNA sequence of the organism. Lifestyle and perception is changing our DNA. We become like those we surround ourselves with. A mirror neuron is a neuron that fires both when an animal acts and when the animal observes the same action performed by another. Mirror neurons allow us to learn through imitation. They enable us to reflect body language, facial expressions, and emotions. Mirror neurons play an essential part in our social life. They are key for child development as well as relationships and education. How we think of ourselves is changing every cell in our body. Just by observing something, you start changing it. If you wake up feeling tired, just one positive thought will send ripples throughout the quantum field, further changing everything around you. Frequency with Healy. Together we can empower others to heal themselves and change the world one person at a time. The time is now.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and thank you all for joining us in this session today. Let me quickly thank you all for spending your time. In today's world, I can say that you can get your money, you can get your time, but the attention is the new form of currency. So thank you so much for spending your time, your precious time with us today in order to know about this new technology, which is going to come handy in everybody's homes very soon. with that, I would like to start my session by saying, Namaste, the highest in me bows to the highest in you. I'm sure many of you must have this time set for all other things apart from being here, but definitely my gratitude, my deepest gratitude for all of you to be here right now with us. All right, let me introduce you. Let me introduce myself to you first. My name is Deepa Devi, and I'm working in Bangalore in a corporate company. I've been into training industry for quite some time now, but I've also had a great interest towards healing and energy healing, frequency, etc. And that's how one of my friends had actually introduced me to this wonderful technology that I'm going to talk to you about. Well, this is, let me share my experience as well. I've been using this cute little device that you see. It's really close to my heart. If you see literally, I mean it. So I've been using this device for the last 10 months now. And the reason I was looking for an alternative medicine is because I have been on inhalers and I was really tired of using a lot of medication throughout the last 11 years in my lifetime. And I was looking for something that I can get rid of my medicines. And that's when one of my friends had actually introduced me, and I was sitting in one of the webinars like the way you are right now. So I did use this wonderful device and I bought it for my physical health, but later it was just like a Pandora box. Every areas of my life was actually covered, and this device really helped me with that. So without any further ado, let me just share my screen. I hope my other people who have already used Healy are in the group. If anybody would like to share your experiences with Healy, please do before I start the session. Anyone in the room, guys? Let me see. If you could just raise your hand, I will give a little bit of, I can unmute you guys to have a word. So everybody is newcomers. Wow. Okay. All right, let's see if we have anybody to share their experience. If not, we will dive deep into the presentation straight away. Okay. Right, we'll keep the testimonials at the end, maybe. All right. Let me quickly, guys, can you see my screen? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, Deepa, we can see.
Great, thank you so much. That's Sujata. Right, thank you, Sujata, for coming in. All right. Yes, TP. We see Trivani ji on the camera. Yes, Trivani, would you like to share your experience? And then we can quickly dive in.
Hi, Deepa.
Hello, thank you for coming. Yes, please go ahead.
Hi, good evening, all of you. It's been 4 months. I'm using Healy. It's a great experience with the Healy. By the way, I bought Healy for the sake of my kid because he was lagging in studies. So I bought first. Actually, I got introduced to Healy through one social influencer, Sridhar Nallamotuji. Like how then like every day we are using it. 1 second, actually my net is slow, Deepa. Can I share later actually?
All right, no problem, Triveni ji. Please take your time, no problem. Thank you all. Thank you so much. We will definitely, time permits, we will speak again. All right, guys, so get ready to know about this technology. We all know that we need to have health. Well-being is definitely the concern of today's world. Balance We are all out of balance at the moment with all the work, the hectic work, and plus your family life, right? So, if you go to the definition of optimal health with World Health Organization, it says that it's not just your physical health, mental health. An optimal health is a combination of physical, mental, spiritual, and your social health as well. So I think that's exactly what this device is all about. It deals with the spiritual health, physical, and mental health. It's called the Frequencies for Your Life by Healy. Let's look at what this device is used for, how, and what are the benefits. All right, quickly. Yes, how can we help? How can Healy help you? It's just would like to say that it's a certified device which says that it's actually been, the clinical trials have been for the applications which is used for acute and chronic pain conditions with support for mental illness and stress and anxiety. That's the company's protocol that we have. Although we have great testimonials for different diseases that we have, which has been, be it diabetes reversal, asthmatic issues, skeletal or bone issues, company still has a disclaimer. It says that let's leave the diagnosis to the doctors, and let's believe that Healy is only going to be helping you to support in the energetic balance and not, let's not rely on Healy for every other thing. Okay, we still need our doctors. Right. With that, let me tell you, every company or every product, we need to know where it's coming from. I would like to here introduce you to the two visionary founders. And I must say that Marcus Schmicke is one of the philanthropists, physicists that we have who has actually invented this device. It was the parent company of Healy, that's this little device, is actually from time waver machines. So the time waver machines were the huge machines which were only used in clinics of Germany and Portuguese countries, European countries as well. But Marcus has actually, helped us to convert that bigger machines and put those frequencies into small devices so it's accessible to everybody at every household, and it's definitely affordable as well. We can't just go to clinics every time and take that particular treatment. So of course he has a close connection with India, where he had been to India for about 6 years, and he has learned a lot about spirituality, the chakras, the auras, and he carries those learnings into the Healy as well. In a later slide, we will tell you how it is being connected to India. Right. If you see, he has written 25 books and translated into various languages. With him is another great personality, Christian Halper. He's a co-founder. He's had a super support system in terms of investment into this project. Right. Definitely a man of Marcus. We can also access him because he does conduct every trainings. He also has a huge vision of increasing the human consciousness level so that everybody can heal their own body with themselves. Okay, so that's the whole concept. Let me tell you what is the research and development, how has it been done. If you see the German country, the German people or the Germany itself is known for their highest technology, and they are, be it any technology, they are the best of all. So here we have is our the castle that we see here is the research and development in Kronzlin, and Mainz is our headquarters, and these are the places where we have done research for about 13 years. Of course, Healy is used in terms of when you need to have your mobile phones. So when mobile phone is connected to Healy, there is a lot of security involved in it. So there's definitely a high level security with regards to your communication, your data, And this technology is definitely patented for that, so that your data or your information is not compromised. Right, moving on. Healy is definitely a medical product. Well, in the European countries, it's defined as a class 2 medical device. And in USA, it's the Food and Drug Administration cleared in the USA. And definitely in India, we have it as a medical device certified. Right. Okay. Now I can see the whole screen. Right. So definitely I need to highlight something that in order to get a German council to certify this device, it has gone through many rounds of testing. There has been about 30 years of research that this company has spent. And so we have got this completely certified. Moving on is these are a bunch of people from the advisory board. Especially, I would like to highlight two people on this slide. One is Nuno Nina. He is a scientist and he has been instrumental into bringing about 144,000 frequencies, which you will be seeing in the future slides. We also have a proud Indian who's representing Dr. Neeta Shah, who has been a part of this advisory board. And I must say, we have a guest speaker, Dr. Ravi Narayana, who is actually a student of Dr. Neeta Shah, and he's been a close associate who has practiced this technology for the last 11 years. So we will hear from him. So stay tuned until we reach the end of the session. Right. Let's look at the development. Guys, I also forgot to mention something that I had actually made note of. This is not a sales webinar. This is an awareness program. Okay, so we are not trying to sell anything here, but we're just trying to genuinely pass on this information. So many people are getting awareness of this wonderful technology, and that's why we are here, right? So let's look at the development and some of the facts and figures. So with this technology, we come to know that there are about 2 pro applications on clients and patients with the time waiver, the parent company, the machine, and the Healy device, of course, the one that we are talking about now. It's also operational in around 45 countries. We're also having some of the other countries getting launched as well, including Canada, Malaysia, etc. And we have medical practitioners, medical doctors, healing practitioners, and therapists who are using this technology already with their patients in their clinics. So that's the reach. I will come back to the slide in a bit. Yes. So here we have is, so Healy works in 2 different aspects. Let me tell you. One, it's a cellular therapy through the microcurrents. And the other one is the bioenergetic field. Let me just try to explain to you. So bioenergetic fields is something which is a information field that we are having, okay, in the quantum level, all right? So let me give you an example. You will always go into a crowd, a group of people. You will somewhere feel that somebody is actually looking at you, okay? It's just an intuition. When you actually look at them, they will be looking at you. So what is that? That is the bioenergetic fields that we carry along wherever we go. It's within the prana, our energy, right? That's the bioenergetic field. So what Healy does is provides you the frequencies for the bioenergetic field, and that's how it heals your information flow, the information field, okay? In terms of microcurrents, okay, let me give you go to the next section slide for this. So just stay with me, guys, to understand this technology, because these are very important for you to understand what this technology is all about, okay? So this is the cell membrane voltage model, okay? I would really encourage you to go ahead, search in Google what these terminologies mean. So this is how our young healthy cell looks like. Okay, it has minus 70 millivolts, which means it's a healthy cell. All right, as we age, okay, the charge of our cell reduces. All right, so when our cell charge reduces, like you buy a new phone, you know, when you charge it, it is so quick, it charges so quickly. But as the phone, you know, keeps over a year or two, when we use it, there is a delay in charging as well, and the battery of it goes down very quickly. It's definitely different from what a brand new phone has, right? So similarly, the same thing happens to our body as well. So our body is having 70 trillion cells. Can you imagine? I would really like to, remind you that we really have to thank our body, because we don't know what an immense technology that we have into ourselves. Anytime you get angry, okay, always remember how many of your cells inside are screaming their lungs out for you to stay calm. All right, so there are a lot of things happening into your body when you're angry. So this is what I would like to highlight here. When we abuse our body through a lot of toxins and all of that, we start getting aches and pains, inflammation. So there are different stages where the millivolts keep reducing, and that's how our cell division and cell death happens. Okay, so how can we actually retain our cell? Here we go. Coming back to this session, this slide. So I would also again like to encourage you guys to go ahead and Google effects of microcurrents. In India, if you see, or around the world, microcurrents are a technology that's used for skin optimization. Okay, so let me just tell you, this is a very technical slide, so be with me on this. So when you use a microcurrent, like for example, this is what is the microcurrent. Okay, there's nothing, you're not using an outside external current for yourself, but it uses energy from our own body and charges the unhealthy cells from our own energy. So that's what happens. It increases the amino acid transport. You know that for any operation to happen, logistics is very important. So when you use these microcurrent treatments, our amino acid, which is the building block for protein synthesis, it increases up to 40%. Then we also have another use is it increases the protein synthesis. That is a process in which proteins are formed into building our cells. Okay, so it's like whenever you eat something, okay, you take maybe a supplement food or anything, it goes to your body in the form of energy and your cells are alive, right? So this helps us to increase that protein synthesis by 70%. And last but not the least, it increases the ATP production, adenosine triphosphate. Trust me, I didn't know about these technologies until I was, involved in Healy, and it gives great pride, and how it increases 500% of our ATP production. So what is ATP production? In simple terminology, it is the cell called mitochondria, which is in charge of the power storage. So like how we have a power bank, when we are traveling, we don't have charge. This power bank gives this energy to your phone or any other device. So similarly, that's what the ATP production does. So imagine if you eat something and your storage power increases, you can go more, you can perform more. So that's what ATP production is all about. All right, I hope I have managed to explain this technology so far. Let's see what we have in store. Yes, this is a wonderful slide and very important. Your body is composed of several layers. Yes, our body is composed of several layers, like we have tissues and organs. If you go a deep dive in a microscopic vision, you can see that tissues and organs are formed by cells. So what makes a cell? It's the molecules that's been, cells are made up of. And then we have what is cell made up of is atoms. What makes an atom? It's subatomic particles, protons, neurons, etc. So energy, and what is all this all about? It's energy, frequency, and vibration. So what creates this energy frequency? And that's the information fields that we have. So it directly targets the actual root cause of your problem. So nobody gets diabetes just overnight, right? So there has been a lot of stages your cell has gone through, and that's why you have disease or disorders. So what Healy does is not treats the surface level, but it goes to the root cause of the issue. And when your cell at a cellular level, when it gets treatment, everything falls in alignment. So here we have our greatest scientist, Nikola Tesla, has always told us, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that's exactly what Healy is all about. I know it all sounds like magic. Trust me, when you experience this technology, it is definitely going to be a magic for you until you deep dive into this. Well, let's see how it works. So, like any other technology, we have our Healy Advisory Cloud. So all the frequencies are put into that. And see, it's not a preset frequencies. Like if I'm using an asthmatic problem, my energy levels are different. It's the same thing if my son uses it. His energy frequencies are different. So whatever is needed to your body at a real time, it gives you that. So this is just a representation. We have sick cells in our body. We also have healthy, good cells. So this technology uses our own energy into treating our good cells. So it charges them using the microcurrents. So there are different ways. Let me tell you in the next slide. Yes. So there are different application modes. One is the bracelet electrodes. The second one is the adhesive electrodes. So for example, if you have a skin allergy, so you can have those sticky electrodes that you can put it either, if you have it here, you could just put it around it. So it will concentrate only on that particular area. And we also have the ear clip electrodes. There are some programs, for example, on depression or anxiety. So those kind of things, we'll have to be wearing the ear clip electrodes. So that's about it. And we also have an add-on feature called the Healy coil, which I have been aiming for quite some time. So there's no need of wires. You just put the coil and your hands free. You can get the energy through the Tesla coil. So yeah, wish me luck on that. Going to get that soon. Okay, let's look at what are the different kind of additions. Like we say, Healy is one hardware. Okay, so it's a one hardware, but it has different packages that we can opt for. Again, I'm not paying too much attention on this particular slide, guys. This is not a sales webinar, so don't focus on the prices and be alarmed about it. Of course, the company has various discounts and offers. You can definitely ask the person who has called you here for more information and what best can you go for. Right. Looking at this, we have 5 editions, 5 packages. So let's see what it is. All right, first version is Healy Gold. Okay, so if you are a person who's all fit and fine, you just need to balance your energies, go for this. It's a wonderful program. Let me tell you what all it does. Beautiful program. So any person who goes for even buying the highest version of Healy, you first have to undergo a certain cleaning process, and this is a compulsory programs that we are advised. Let me see what we have. Let me explain it to you. First, we have a Healy Advisory app, the search app. It's nothing but like a Google. So whatever information, you don't need anybody to really tell you what programs you need to be. So there's no hard, there's no need for you to panic. You just have to go and say diabetes, and it will give you what other programs that you want to, that you're supposed to run. Okay. Of course, we do have a lot of trainings. If there are any queries, we do have weekly sessions, so you can join them. But if you don't have anybody nearby, you can use this search app. Okay, the Gold Cycle, wonderful program, I can say. So any system that we have, these are the prerequisite programs that you need to use. One is Pure. Pure is, everybody has exposed to toxins and pollution. So Pure is definitely one of the first programs that we need to use, because it's going to remove all the toxins from your body, and then any program that you use will be more effective. In, of course, different people have different toxins into the levels of the toxins, right? So first cleaning and then using the other programs benefit the most. Next, we have Care. The Care program is for definitely when people have a lot of health issues. After using the Pure program, when they use the Care, it really synchronizes with the program. Then we have Balance. It really channelizes your energy and balances it out. Being is definitely to the soul level, the spiritual level. It really has a coherence with your mind and body. Then we have Energy. Whenever you feel that fatigue or lethargic, then we definitely recommend to use Energy. Relax program. Every evening, if you put this, it's amazing. Release. So Release is a wonderful program. Again, we have a lot of thoughts, be it thoughts, a lot of, our brain thinks about thousands of things while we are doing one thing at a time. So when you use this Release program, it definitely removes all that negative vibes and helps you to focus on the present issue that you have. Right. Moving on, we have bioenergetic support. So bioenergetics boost it works with the immunity, and coherence program is something that works for the alignment of your body and your brain and your heart. Sometimes heart says something, your brain says something, so it kind of aligns you to that. So Coherence in the Night is a wonderful program for everyone. Then we have one program called the Chronic Pain. If you have a back pain or anything from a very long time, you can use this Chronic Pain. So if you use this, you don't have to talk about any other programs, because you will automatically want to try the others. That's what happened to me. Right. That's your first edition, Healy Gold. 10 programs in total. The next version is Healy Holistic. Of course, we have all that 10 programs, what we discussed in Healy Gold. With that, there are some additions. Let's see what they are. So there are three categories here on the screen, if you see. One is the meridian, second is the mental balance, and third is the bioenergetic harmony. If you pay attention, there are lung program and other things, hormonal program in bioenergetic. It's also been repeated in meridian. So it was really confusing to know what is the difference. So let me tell you, meridians are the, you must have seen the Chinese meridians or the acupressure or the acupuncture. So that's what, it's the pathway, okay? The nadis, that's what it works on, meridians. But the bioenergetic harmony is the program which deals directly to that particular organ, okay? So these are the two differences, okay? So let me tell you what has been my favorite program, because I have asthma. I used to have asthma. I have bought this for my asthma issues, and I've used lung and allergy meridian. That was recommended to me, and definitely it has created miracles for me. So these are some of the programs that we have. I can assure you that every issues that we have, okay, there is nothing that the Healy does not address into our organ system, okay. Next, we have the mental balance. So in mental balance, of course, you know that one interesting thing that we have is emotional well-being, inner strength. In fact, Before doing this presentation, I did have a lot of butterflies, having a party inside my stomach. So I did use the inner strength program earlier this day because it does help you to have that confidence of removes the stress, etc. So we have mental balance that helps you with your mental well-being. Of course, we have contentment program. We've had many members who have said that this actually works wonders for any kind of addiction, be it your children having a gadget addiction or any of your friends having smoking addiction or alcohol intake addictions. Contentment program really helps with that. Okay, moving on, bioenergetic harmony. Again, immune system. It's the highest search in Google for the last 2 to 3 years because everybody wanted immunity. So we have immune system program, which is one of my favorites. Chilling is being used for any fever or chillness of cold. Overnight, you can see the difference. Eye program, we've had many testimonials which has actually helped them improve their eyesight power. That's one of my testing. I'm doing that testing on my son right now. Next, we have bioenergetic harmony. I'm not going in detail of these programs, guys. Any questions, please reach out to your people who have invited you, and we will definitely go ahead, informing or giving you in details. This is just going to be an overview. Gastrointestinal program is very important because everybody has the habit of eating outside and they have a lot of trouble with their gastric issues. So this is one of wonderful programs that we have. Again, lungs directly works into your lung issues. Okay, now next version is Healy Resonance. One of my favorites because this also addresses your spiritual aspect of your life. So yes, we have all the others that we discussed, and here we have 98 programs. Let's deep dive in this. Yes, sleep system. Okay, it's not, we all know that we should eat well, we should, meditate, we need to have that physical exercise, we need to have a good quality of sleep, but are we doing it? Not at all. We don't have the time to do any of those. So this is where we have, of course, we sleep, but what is your quality of sleep that we have? Is this a disturbed sleep or is it one long undisturbed sleep that we have? So this is where we have sleep system, which helps you to have a great quality of sleep. And they have 3 variations here: bed rest, balanced sleep, fine flow. Of course, it has different variations. In fact, if you have any issues of after surgery, or if you're in the hospital of some health issues, then you really need a bed rest sleep system. Right, my favorite chakras. So before, I used to do a lot of chakra healing for myself, with it needs a lot of dedication, with this chakra healing. I used to take the agarbattis and do all of that. We have bij mantras for each of the chakras and I'm sure everybody knows chakras are the energy centers. Even if I'm talking right now, I have run the throat chakra so that I get that throat chakra strengthens, it strengthens so I can deliver better. So everything is energy, and energy is everything. And that's how chakras help us at every single part of your body. So they are really helpful. So the chakra program, which has immensely helped me in all areas, I can say very quickly, just click off button, you can heal your chakras. Right. Next we have, initially the pain program, if you see, there was just one chronic pain, but here it's more advanced level. If you have anybody suffering from one particular program, like the knee problem, I've used the knee problem, the knee joints local for my mom, and it has immensely helped her as well. So if you have any elderly people who are suffering from migraine and it's a chronic, so using migraine continuously for over a month, it has vanished. So these are some of the testimonials that we have with our group as well. So insomnia, see, somebody just told me that I don't get sleep. Sleep system is different. Insomnia is, sleep system is when you don't have the quality of sleep. Okay, you can improve, but when you don't have a proper sleep, it's disastrous. So definitely helps a lot of people into these aspects. Okay, next we have is fitness. Fitness is, we have all these athletes, the fitness freaks that we have around. So while they are doing their exercises, gymming, of course, they can use this fitness. There's this one weight program that I'm really intrigued about is, we heard about one of our trainers who told us that weight loss does not mean that this program helps you to reduce weight, but it also helps you to remove the toxins related to your weight. Okay, so that toxins are removed when you use this program. So the weight program. So yes, deep relaxation, regeneration, stamina, performance, circulation, any muscle issues, fitness is your program to go. Okay, now we have a new Healy Resonance Plus, which was recently added, which is of 124 Healy programs that they have. Of course, everything is included. What is extra is the Deep Cycle H, learning, skin, and the Healy Advisor Analysis Coach program. Let's deep dive. Honestly speaking, this is beyond my understanding, because Deep Cycle H, it has a lot of frequencies where it can, help us with the nature. It has some planetary effects that we have, be it a full moon or, all these planetary effects us. So that there is a lot of research that they have done, the researchers have done, and they have had excellent results with Deep Cycle H, because we don't eat on time, we don't sleep when we are supposed to sleep, we don't wake up when we are supposed to wake up. We have completely gone upside down with our body clock. But this has this Deep Cycle H has, it helps us to maintain our natural rhythmic system. Okay, my favorite learning program. Okay, so this is what I'm currently using as well, to be honest. And you will find Dr. Narayana, who will be our guest speaker, who has done exclusive research on learning program. This program has helped a lot of children who have this issue with concentration. Of course, our kids are exposed to a lot of technology, gadgets, and all of that, so it's so difficult for us to take them away from the gadgets. To share my experience, I've always had no TV in my house, no cable connection for so many years. But when the lockdown came, we had to give our phones when we are traveling for the, for the classes. We had to give them the laptops. There was no other go. And a lot of children now, they really have this attention deficiency issue. So this program has given massive results with regards to their concentration, to retain their memory, and during exams, they can also have their, we have a wonderful testimonial if Vibaji is here. I'm not sure if she's here, but there has been a student who was writing 2 exams, competitive exams, and she has used this learning program, and she has got great results. She was able to balance both the competitive exams that she was, and she said she has no stress, absolutely. She was able to retain. Of course, she was using this program for more than 2 months. So that's how she got that result. So definitely this works like magic, guys. This is not something that we are telling off the, just to make awareness. It definitely works. Yes. And now next we have skin related issues. Healy also deals with any kind of skin related problems that person has been suffering for so many years. So of course, if there is any, they have programs on supple skin impurities, even scars. So of course, Vibaji had her dad who was hospitalized. and he had bed sores. So she did use this skin scar system where it really helped him heal the bed sores in just 3 days after using this. So I wish she was here, not sure if she's here. Okay, so that's some of the things. This is Healy Professional, one of the high-end one. If you think you can help, you are in that place of maybe a counselor, a healing therapist, you're taking care of any other thing and you want to help people, this is your product. Okay, Healy Professional. It has high-end programs. What does it have extra is bioenergetic defense, job program, beauty program. Here, when I say job and sleep, it is not that you can do your job and also sleep. It means that to have your performance in your job, you need to have adequate sleep as well. So that's why they've put both together. But what this job program does is it helps you with your positive thoughts, has your stress level in control when you're doing, and especially the activation, positive thoughts, and balanced nerves. These 3 programs are really good for people who are in the creative field, who are doing some design work, or they are poets, writers. This works like magic. So any creative work that you're related or involved in, these 3 programs are really helpful. So of course, fatigue, exhaustion, acute, all this has been an issue for us during this work-life balance. Definitely our performance also increases with terms of using this job and sleep program. Next, moving on is beauty. Definitely we all need, so Healy also helps us in maintaining our hair care, the health aspect of it. And this is a beauty program that you have, which will never end your beauty products. Okay. Of course, we need to be presentable and we need to be confident. Definitely helps us being confident. So it helps you in your external beauty as well as your inner beauty. All right. Next we have is bioenergetic defense. Here, actually, I have not explored this, but yeah, I need to get more information on this. So bioenergetic field is energetic defense is when what I have heard is that it's related to if you are staying in a not so good environment or a vastu is not fine, that's where this bioenergetic defense comes into your help. So it clears your environment. Great. Okay, I hope I have not bored you guys. Wow, this is wonderful program. It's my favorite. I have not used it, but I'm aiming to upgrade my resonance to Healy Professional. What it does is, it's very interesting. For all this while, we've heard that, eat your supplementary minerals, vitamins, and all of that. We use supplementary products, right? Like tablets or supplementary food. But what this digital nutrition does is really works on your aspect in digital form. Okay, I know it sounds really thing, but whoever I have interacted within the training community and within our healing community, they say that their hair fall has stopped using this digital nutrition mixtures. So there are 6 variants in this. So page 1 is deals with body in different aspects of your organs. Then second one is for your metabolism, and third is your detox, the hormonal system and immune system that it works for. Lymphatic system, very good program, which is also there in the other, but not the digital nutrition, but it is like a drainage system. It clears out all the toxins out of our body. Okay, we have the next 3 versions, digital nutrition mixtures 4. Again, it has an effect all the athletes and people who are more into sports and athletics. They can use this. And again, we have a specific edition, page 5, which says for cardiovascular system, metabolism, muscles, etc. Page 6 also refers to metabolism, hormonal system. We have so many issues with regards to hormonal issues, be it menopause or menstrual cycle. So it really works wonders. All I can say is you've got to experience it. Okay, there's another add-on product here with Healy, which really complements the Healy technology, is Healy Watch. So here, like any other smartphone, it does have all of those, but what is different in Healy Watch is it has a real-time ECG report, heart rate. It has 6 parameters. It monitors and gives you a 7-day schedule. What are they? Heart rate, the stress level, the tension, the rigidity, the pressure. It also helps you to monitor your quality of sleep. So this is what the Healy Watch does. Okay. So you have, if supposing you have issue with your stress, this is what it gives. What all you need to do for that particular 7 days, and it also reminds you that you have to run this particular program. I do not have a Healy Watch yet, but I'm aiming to get one. Okay, so this is what we have. Heart rate monitor. Wow, amazing. It's all wonderful. Okay, now we have our wonderful mentor, Malesh sir, in the blue shirt. So he's the one who has actually been instrumental in helping us do our trainings and using our products. It's not just important to know it, you got to do it. And when you use it, you get more benefits. Okay, so that's what some of our Healy members here. This slide is just to depict that it's just one product for the entire family, and it covers different areas of our life, which is integral part of our life, like health, job, fitness, balance, learning, etc. Health, I see twice. Okay, beauty, etc. Now next is these are some of the people that have been using Healy for many months now, and they have had great results. With that, guys, I would like to again display this. This is one of the summary of all the programs together. We have 5 editions, starting from 10 programs to 229 Healy programs into the professional. Okay. With that, this is some of the offers that's going on where you don't have to pay what you're looking at. It's definitely lesser. You need to contact the person who has called you if you find this technology is going to create a revolution in the health industry for India. Okay, so with that, I would like to thank all of you for patiently listening to me, and I hope I have made my experience reach out to you. Don't go away, because we have our very own Dr. Ravi Narayana, who has been
Dr. Raghu sir.
Oh, Dr. Raghu sir, wow. Thank you, Raghu sir, for coming in. I have to introduce this person who has been is running clinics in Hyderabad, and he has been, changing people's lives, his patients' lives, where people have not even been able to walk, and he has made them walk. So it's a great pleasure for me to introduce Dr. Raghu. So welcome to the session, and thank you so much. All this while, people were listening to a layman point of view, where I just have 10 months of using this device, but listening to you is going to be a golden nugget. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Deepa ji, and thank you, Malesh Garu. Thank you, all of you, the participants. Really, today I'm very excited. I'm listening Deepa ji about Healy and frequencies. Really, I'm very much happy to listen. And today she has given very clarity to understand about the science and the technology, also the system. So first of all, I want to congratulate Deepa ji to elaborating about frequency therapy. Thank you so much, ma'am. So all the best for future also. So we want to listen more from your side.
Thank you, sir. I think we have all made notes from your sessions, and that's how we got this courage to spread the wonderful word. Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much. Thank you so much. And today, just I wanted to highlight some of the important point of this session for new people who joined first time this session. So first of all, we should understand this technology is new to the world because there are more than 104 type of alternative disciplines are there worldwide. For example, they are named as color therapy, dance therapy, sound therapy, soil therapy, oil therapy, like that. There are 104 disciplines which were recognized by the World Health Organization. They comes under alternative therapies. So now the what therapy now we are discussing about, this is a new to the world, which is called frequency therapy. Exactly, this called new therapy, frequency therapy, as Deepa ji explained to you. So this therapy is introduced by the German scientist, as you know, just Deepa ji explained, Marcus Shimicki, and then it has recognized by German Medical Council. Later, it has also recognized by the US FDA. Now, some of the frequencies are already, Deepa ji explained. Among them, some of the already frequencies are recognized by US FDA, and some of the frequencies are on pipeline to get approval. Because, as you know, when time tested, clinically tested, when testing system will proven, that time the recognition will be done. So same way, the recognition process is going on, but till now, the gold cycle and pain cycle already and psychic means related to mental related issues. For that, already US FDA is cleared. So first of all, we should understand the practical thing is that it is already proven, clinically proven and scientifically approved. This we should understand. Now come to the second factor. 1 minute. So the second factor is that now how this frequency will helpful to us. So this is a very important factor we should understand, because now you know about science. Now you know about the frequencies, different frequencies what we have in Healy frequency device, that we already understand. Now first of all, we should understand how it will helpful to us. This is a one, it is not really medical product, it is a wellness device. First we should understand this factor. It is a fact, because as you know, prevention is better than cure. Lot of therapies people will knows, and they practice about different therapies for their health maintenance. Today's health is very costly, and everyone know about the health science. So in health science, if you know about our Indian yoga system, which is recognized by the worldwide, and it is a number one therapy, and now yoga day is coming up, right? So why we do yoga? So yoga is not only physical health, it will also develop, it's called like body, mind and soul. Means 3 level of treatment, what we call. It's called complete holistic treatment. Doing yoga is number one. Everyone knows in India, not only India, the globally it is accepted. Everyone now practice. Every day doing yoga is number one and great. But how many people we are doing? How much time you are spending for your health? So these are the big questions, right? Today is everyone is busy because of our commercial lifestyle, because of our job challenging, and also a physical level, also social level, stress factors. This all together, we are very busy with our individual job and professionalism. But when it comes to the health sector, health system, we should have a wonderful system where in less time we should maintain holistic way. Am I so or no? Yes. So if you look at this frequency system, this is the one where we are talking about same, the body, mind and soul. We have physical body related some frequencies we have to control and maintain them. Second, we have mind related. Today, you know, everything is mind game. Our today anxiety, today depression, today insomnia. This all what Deepaji explained till now. They are all related to our mind game, right? So not only physical level, in our frequency system, we have emotional and mental level also, mind level system. So this is a very important factor where the medicine will not works, and everyone is stressed and everyone is challenging life. Exactly what I'm talking about, the mind as a balancing system. So we have the frequencies in healing. Means in less time, not only physical level, we can also work on our mental level. Now the coming other factor that is about very important spiritual level, as it is called holistic system. So in spiritual level, we have chakras. Exactly. So chakra balancing is complete health, what our Indian mythology and Indian origin derives. So we have these three together in this frequency system, where in with a small device we can maintain complete health in three levels: the body, mind, soul. So this is about our Healy frequency. So this is the where we are talking about the wellness system. So this is a wellness product. So when it comes to the illness, so illness means, you know, a lot of people are suffering with first foremost thing is that pain. Every house, if you see, when every point of the places in different age group also, the pain is common. So we have wonderful frequencies for pain. So just we are telling, just you believe, we are not telling that. Just experiment. Whoever invited you here, just use this device for pain. You experience practically, then you can realize. So that much practical without side effects. So this is about our pain management system. Not only this, who are having the health issues. For example, someone having thyroid, someone having BP, blood pressure, and diabetes. When I started this frequency promoting frequencies 8 years back, that time even I don't believe on this system, because this is only practical and scientifical. I have not it has not introduced to my clients even that time. But when I used to use this particular frequency therapies to my clients, really it is amazing. When they coming back after using this system for some time, they used to say that, Dr. Garu, we have used, now we are very happy with this system. So I used to get sometimes no confused. I was confusion that really it's working. This is a confusion when in starting initial days. After some time, really, when people are coming one, first I started with migraine. So migraine, I got a good result. Then I used for the pains, I got good result. Then I started using for gastritis, I got good result. Like that. The vertically, I'm doing all the therapies. Now, really, in front of you, I can tell any disorder, any disease can be controlled with frequency therapy. This is I'm telling after my this journey with frequency therapies. So really, it's working. I am telling you are once again. I am remaining you. I am telling don't believe, but use and see the result. That much I can tell you confidently. So this is about our frequency system and frequency therapy. So finally, today I'm very first time I listen about the Deepaji's seminar. I'm very much happy, ma'am. Really, you're giving good this thing presentation. Today I'm very happy to listen this, and in next meeting we'll continue these sessions. Okay. And finally, if you have any questions or if you wanted to know about something, just you can ask me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Raghu. I think it's immense knowledge that you have with Healy, and I think these were the doubts exactly that I had when I bought it. Guys, in the meanwhile, if anybody has a question, Dr. Raghu is right here. Please post your questions in the comment box. While the questions are coming, let me share my doubts. I first thought, oh, it's expensive, and I first thought, if I don't believe in the energy healing, will it still work? That's what the questions that I asked my my friend who referred me this technology. And he said that you don't have to believe it. You just use it and you will know. And that's how I exactly did what you said. We have a lot of inhibitions because technology in this is exceptionally works like magic. And I think once a person uses, you don't have to really explain. And definitely the company also recognizes you if you tell it to the many people must be thinking, what is she, what is in it for her? I think if we go eat a nice biryani or something, or watch a nice movie, we do tell people, okay, but this is the karmic points that I'm expecting because somebody is suffering somewhere, okay. And if this technology reaches them, even if they are using it for like a day or two, it's going to create massive impact. And you never know, it's the karmic points that we earn and the blessings that we have. Of course, the company is always ready to support us in a monetary way as well. So why not? So that's the reason that I'm here, because amazing quantum sensor technology I've never seen before. Okay, guys, anybody has any questions or any? I think we have some. Manasa ma'am, if you are there, if you could just, because I was really impressed with your experience, if you could just share your experience, please. Manasa ma'am, are you there? She's a yoga therapist practicing yoga for a long time. I love your sessions. Amazing. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. So to all the viewers, I'm Manasa, right from Hyderabad. And I'm a yoga teacher from past few years. And I came into Healy with some ailment that I have, and I wanted to test Healy. So I had problems with my eyes. I've been suffering with the glaucoma from past 6-7 years. So I was into alternate medicine. I was taking Ayurveda. But later, now I'm introduced to Healy. And past 4 months, probably from Jan or from towards the end of Jan, I started using Healy continuously. And now I'm getting good results. My vision is much better. My IOP, intraocular pressure, which is usually high. And because of that intraocular pressure, the vision comes down step by step in course of time. But now, whatever I have lost also is slowly getting better. So Healy has given me a lot of confidence. Now I'm sure that I will never lose my sight completely. At least I'll be able to maintain. And there is always that feel of betterment day by day. So I don't think so I'll ever leave Healy in future. So that confidence I can give everybody who is listening, because get your experience. So only when you experience it, you will love it.
Right.
So that's my testimony. Thank you so much. Very
Wonderful.
nice presentation.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Wonderful. It's always lovely listening to you. Right, Manasa ma'am also conducts yoga classes in the morning, and it's amazing with Healy. We all have, fix our Healy, and then we do it. It's more effective and amazing results we have. Thank you so much. All right, guys, if we don't have any question, I think somebody has raised their hands. Let me see who that is. JPK. So I don't know what's your name. Could you please unmute and speak?
Madam, I'm traveling. My name is Jai Pavan Kumar.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Right.
This
Do
is
you have a question, sir?
No, I want to share my testimony, madam.
Oh, wonderful. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I've already shared this testimony in Telugu.
Okay.
I am from Hyderabad, basically. So I've been using this Healy for the past 9 months. Am I audible, madam?
Yeah, you're audible, sir.
Yes,
Welcome.
sir. Please go ahead.
I've been using Healy for the past 9 months with the guidance of Dr. Raghu, Dr. Narayana and Maleshwarao. I am diabetic for the past 16 years, madam. And I was on insulin for the past 13 years. Now, after using Healy from 9 months, I have stopped my insulin after using Healy for 3 months. I was on insulin for 13 long years. by using Healy, I have stopped taking insulin. I am only on tablets now. I am getting such a wonderful results using Healy. I am very happy, and I recommend all people who are suffering with health problems to try and use Healy. And one more testimony I want to share is for my mother. She is 83 years old. She has a urination problem. By the time she gets up from her bed and goes to the washroom, she used to pass urine in the way itself. Then she consulted all the doctors, all the medicines like allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, Unani, and in spite of all these things, in spite of using all the medicines, doctors have give up their hands and asked my mother to use diapers. And my mother was really in a depression mood because at that age using diapers is really a disturbing lifestyle. So with the reference of Dr. Ravi Narayana and Raghu and Malleshwarao, I used Healy to my mother also. And one more great thing is, I was not in a position to use Healy to my mother directly because she has got a pacemaker in her heart. So only through resonance, I could cure my mother's urination problem. And today she sleeps at 10 o'clock in the night until morning 6 o'clock. She doesn't get up for urine. That is one of the wonderful results she has got. And
Wow, wonderful.
the other day she went to Jogulamba temple, which is 5 hours drive from my place, and 5 hours going and 5 hours coming. She has gone for urine only once.
Mhm.
And one more thing, last week she went to Kashi for 7 days. Very comfortably she went and she came. This is one of the wonderful testimony which nobody has experienced. So even though I'm driving, I've stopped my car. I wanted to share this testimony in English because people all over India might be listening to this, because already this testimony I've shared in Telugu. Now I wanted to share in English.
Great.
Wow,
Great.
thank you so much. Wonderful, Mr. Pavan Kumar. I think these are some of the testimonials that really inspires us to do more and to reach out to more people. Thank you, and God bless your mother.
I can tell you what programs I have used also, which will help our people who are using Healy.
Yes, please. Yes.
For my sugar, I have used spleen pancreas, extreme stress, circulation system, and harmony. These are the 4 programs I have been using for my diabetes.
Okay. I hope.
And for my mother, I use bladder program and connecting tissues in resonance. It is working wonders, madam. I'm telling you. We did not believe it. We just have to use it. If you believe it or you don't believe it, it is going to give you results.
Absolutely.
That much of confidence I have got, and I want to recommend each and every person who is suffering with health problems to use Healy. No doubt it is a bit costly, but nothing is more than our life and health.
Wow, wonderful testimonial. I think. Yeah,
whoever is listening to this program, I request you all to please use Healy and make your life happy. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Wow, thank you for giving us this. I've never heard your testimonial before, so thank you so much. A lot of learning, and I think I'm wishing your mom a wonderful health. It's a great thing, and you brought it to a very nice point that because she has a pacemaker, you can't use the microcurrent, but definitely the distance healing will work. For example,
madam, people don't believe in distance healing, but this is a live example. And next week, definitely, I'll ask my mother also to give her personal testimony.
Wonderful.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
Next week, definitely, I'll plan this.
Great. Wonderful.
Because seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Let people see my mother also.
Wow. We are waiting.
Thank
you. Bye-bye.
We all need your mother blessings, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
That was, it made my day. I think wonderful. I think these are
So
very
nice.
inspiring. Yes, thank you
Even
so much.
even
Well,
your English presentation was very nice, madam.
thank you so much.
It
My
was very,
pleasure. I think we
yeah,
are all learning. All
yeah, yeah.
right, guys. I think we are at the end of the session now. Thank you. You've listened to wonderful testimonials, very inspiring. So without any further holding on to the session, thank you so much again. My deepest gratitude for Malish sir for giving me this opportunity, and my deepest gratitude for Raghu sir. You're always there to support us. In fact, we have we send out our reports for our of our people who need Healy, and you do recommend us without any hesitation. You are reachable for us. So thank you so much, Dr. Raghu. We need people like you to guide us. And all of you, thank you for your immense time and patience for listening. So just experience it to know this. And thank you all once again. Have a great rest of the evening. Thank you, guys. Stay healthy, use Healy, explore it. It's wonderful magic. Thank